Hey, what's up? This is Jared with the Daily App Show. Today we're going to take a look at a game that is called Wriggle. Now, this is a very cute game, and I've made it to Puzzle 11, which I understand isn't that far, but it's pretty far for a puzzle game for me. So I'm going to go back to the beginning just to show you a little bit about this game. I went to Puzzle 40 on accident. So the object of the game is to get your worm into that flag or the hole, get him out of the location. And so you have to move him by simply dragging him around like so. And it gets difficult because they start throwing other worms and in the way, and that starts to get difficult. So it records your moves. As you can see, my record is 3 moves, so I want to obviously do as few moves as possible. I think 3 is probably the best you can get on that level. But there are some where it took me many moves to try and figure it out. Like on this one, it took me 17, obviously. Not the best, but sometimes you just have to go back and forth in order to get it right before you eventually get it right. So I got 5 on that one. That's much better than before, but this one I got 30 on. Gosh, you're seeing all of my horrible scores from the beginning. So this game is a lot of fun. I could see, I don't know, I mean, at first glance you'd think this is a kid's game. But I got addicted to it and was playing it, and without headphones on, it is kind of a loud game when you have your volume up. And so, you know, my wife was like, "What are you playing?" And I showed it to her, and at first glance, you literally think it's a kid's game because of, you know, the graphics and stuff. And even though the graphics are really good, it still looks a lot like a kid's game. And so I was showing her how to play it, and she quickly got really addicted to it, and we actually ended up purchasing a second copy, one for her iPhone, so that she could play it. So really simple, the object of the game here, but then you start to get other little creatures that are in the way, and they're not as happy and as joyful as your little guy, and it makes it difficult for you to get through some of these levels here, because you've got to get them out of the way first. But once you do, then you're able to pass the level. Sometimes you make the wrong move, obviously. There we go. So, very fun game called Wriggle, and the object here is to get your little worm to safety, get him out of the way, and obviously getting him out of the way in the least possible moves is how you pass the levels and get the best record for next time. What's cool is you can come back to each level, try again, replay the level after you figured it out, and try to get the best possible score. There are multiple levels here, obviously, to play. It shows you can go back to the menu here and see what level you're on. There are different difficulty levels that start to unlock as you get further and further. I've made it far enough to get to the medium difficulty. So there's more than just, you know, you saw 40 levels there earlier, but there's more than that. There's 40 levels, plus there's additional difficulties and different things that unlock as you progress in the game as well. So definitely a fun game, not just for kids. I mean, obviously I got stuck playing this game for a little while, and my wife enjoys it as well. So definitely check out Wriggle in the App Store, and we'll see you next time on the Daily App Show.